if he's
I'm not sure he's seen many games like that
to
in his
catch
career.
his breath back after that performance, but there is a big smile on his face as he comes to join us. Eddie,
Well done, Ed.
good to see you. Thanks for coming out. I'm not sure if you have got your breath back, and you've been involved in some crazy games, some brilliant games at St James's Park. How does that compare?
In my time here, I think that's right up there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of emotions in that game. I mean, we were swinging all over the place, really, ups and downs, injuries, sending off, but just brilliant from the lads. Brilliant comeback when it was a real challenge at 3-1 down.
You said in your programme notes as well before this game that even though we haven't always been consistent, Newcastle, this season, that the one thing that has been there is the spirit and the character and the togetherness. Did you see that in abundance today? Well,
I think you did, and I think that's the hallmark of the players, because when you're in that moment, when you're 3-1 down at home with the recent run we've been on and everything seemingly going against us with, as I said, players leaving the pitch, very, very difficult for the players to regroup and go again, but they did second half, and yeah, it was just a wonderful feeling at the end, and wonderful for the supporters. Great atmosphere in the stadium. It's as electric as I've known it, and I even include the PSG game. You know, that last 10 minutes was amazing to be part of, really.
You really felt that power of the crowd towards the end.
Well, as soon as we scored the second goal, I think they believed, and I think we believed with them, and then it goes to 3-3, and you just hope they can suck one in, and they did. And Harvey's 2 goals were incredible, I thought.
The lack of professionalism in the studio from this woman, by the way, just before
we like
she
that.
was giving me so much stick.
I should say.
You compose yourself a lot better than her.
You're a snitch.
Harvey Barnes, I mean, as a manager, when you've seen a lad miss so much football, and he seems like a good lad, and is it extra special when he's the one that comes on and makes a difference, scores that goal? I mean, this place lit up, didn't it?
Yeah, I think we saw Harvey there, that period of time that he was on the pitch. He nearly scored back post, and then his 2 goals. The one-on-one wasn't easy. I was right behind it, and he had a lot to do. Goalkeeper, I thought, made himself big, but he found a way to score. And you look at his goal-scoring record through the years, it's incredible for a wide player.
Yeah.
But his winning goal deservedly won that game because it was an outstanding finish.
He's only been able to make 14 appearances this season. He was talking after the game what a tough debut season it's been. What do you think he can give you in the run-in now? Because he looks determined to make a mark now.
Yeah, we hope he can stay fit and show everybody what he is about, and that is goals for me. I mean, he's quick, he's technically very good, he can create, but I think his main strength is scoring, and that's such an important thing for any team to have goal-scoring wide men. I think we have them. I think we have some real quality in that position, but we've missed the likes of Harvey and the other players that have been injured. So for him to come back and have that kind of impact today, I think will just lift everybody.
I mean, you had such a settled back four last season. That was one of the hallmarks, I think, of the team. Lascelles going off at the point you guys were so comfortable. He goes off, almost affects 3 positions, and then just felt like the team defensively were just. Paqueta gets a bit of space, and he played some terrific balls, but defensively, that one change to Lascelles has such an impact, didn't it?
It did in that moment, and it was a strange one for Jamal. I don't quite know what he's done, but yeah, he had to go off, and we reshuffled, and yeah, I think it takes time to adjust. I think new players come into that kind of game, it's very difficult. We lost our way. I think we lost a bit of confidence because of it as well, and but I still thought we played well in the first half, and I still thought we had a number of opportunities. Thought we were the better team. We found ourselves 2-1 down, then 3-1 down, and that was where the true test of character came.
And you also lost Tino Livramento today as well, Miguel Almiron, along with Lascelles. What's going through your mind at that point? Can you believe the bad luck that you're having?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you want to know what was going through my head at that time. I think huge frustration, because you think we're not going to be able to express ourselves in the way that we know we can, and we constantly feel like we're getting players back and then we're losing more. I mean, again, the injuries that we've suffered today are innocuous. Tino's, I think the ball's hit his ankle and he's twisted his ankle. I don't know what we can do about that. So it's a real test for the group, but the group gets stronger because of it, and I think that's how we have to approach this challenge.
How do you use the spirit that you get from a comeback like that as a platform for the run-in in that push for European qualification?
Yeah, well, I think we have to use it in abundance for the next game, because that'll be a very, very difficult game against Everton. But I'd love to think from the fallout of today that the crowd will be with us from minute 1. Well, I know they will be. And then it's up to us again then to carry the baton and make sure they stay with us through that game. And again, they can make the difference. And if we can manage to get back-to-back wins, that changes everything, and that just changes everyone's perspective and our perspective on what we can achieve.
What would you view as a successful season now? Would it be any European football?
Yeah, I think that's in our minds. I think we're desperate for European football. We want to have that going into next year. That's the target that we've all got. I don't know any European qualification, to be honest, at this point. But of course, if we are able to go on a run, then we might look to assess and change our targets. But that's where we are.
Absolutely. Eddie, thank you very much for coming out
Nice
to
see you.
join us. And
Thanks, Liz.
well done.
Well done.
Cheers.
Congrats.